Hey, I'm going to be showing you how to build a roofing website step by step. This is going to be a multi-video series, so I'm going to break it into small digestible chunks. And this first one is going to be just buying the domain and picking out a domain name, some strategies around that. And then we'll jump into the rest of the steps beyond that in future videos. So be sure to watch all of them in the series. I do have this template here, which will be kind of like your step by step written instructions for how to do this. This might change in the future as I think of more things to add, so it might look a little bit different in the future, but I'll try not to change it too much for you. My name is Austin Ryder. I've been doing websites and SEO for about 6, 7 years now. I worked in some pretty big agencies and have worked with Fortune 500 brands as well as celebrity brands. Kind of taken everything that I learned from doing that to the roofing world, where I'm working with roofing companies on their SEO and websites to help get them more business. I hope this video is useful for you and this whole series is useful for you, whether you're a roofing owner looking to build your own website or if you're just helping out a roofing company build their website. The goal here is to leave you with a beautiful website that you can not only manage on your own, but also drives leads and converts customers. All right, so we're going to start off in GoDaddy, and we're going to be thinking about what kind of domain name we want to have. And so for my example here, I'm just going to be using kind of a generic location keyword for the domain name, which is going to be Broomfield Roofing Contractor. And we're going to try to find that one. You might have to play around with it a little bit to find the right domain name for yourself. A lot of them are taken. But a general rule of thumb is you want to always try to include a keyword in your domain name. So obviously making it your brand name is always a good strategy, and that's fine. But if you can, you also want to try to include the city you're in. So, maybe your name is Apex Roofing Company. You could be Apex Roofing Denver. Denver is where I'm based out of. So that's a lot of my examples are going to be based around that in a lot of my videos. But you want to try to include the location, because one of the most important ranking signals for SEO is the domain name. And so if I were to choose a domain name called Broomfield Roofing Contractor, the chances that I rank number one for Broomfield Roofing Contractor are very high. And therefore, anybody searching for this keyword is going to be landing on my page. And that's a very high intent keyword. And so they're likely to convert into a customer. So let's jump into GoDaddy, and I will be showing you, I already have some domains in here, and you can see I'm already picking out some exact match domains. And so let's just start finding a good domain name. So let's do Broomfield Roofing Contractor.com. I always like to go with .com, and that's already taken. So let's see, it's kind of giving us a different Broomfield Roofing Contractors.com. So you see that it kind of gives you some alternative names. It's going to try to get you to do other types of domains here. So I would typically not do these just because it just doesn't look as legitimate. Most of your competitors are going to have .coms. And so I would stick with, I would try to stick with the .com. But you can try different variations of the name. And some of the, for roofing, some of the very commonly searched terms are going to be roofing company, roofing contractor, roof repair, roof replacement, roof leak. So there's certain things that a lot of people search no matter where you're at. Your customer search tendencies are pretty consistent. And so you want to pick one of those kind of variations of what people would be searching to find a roofing company. Use the city name as well as the keyword, or just use your brand name like I mentioned. So Broomfield Roofing Company, pretty good. Let's just also check roof replacement. I'm sure this will be around. Yep. So there's that. And then roof repair is also a very commonly searched one. So what do you think, guys? We should do roofing company. I'm just going to stick with that. BroomfieldRoofingCompany.com. And I'm just going to do a quick search too on who took the other one. So Broomfield Roofing Contractor.com. Let's see who's here. So somebody built this site. Yeah, I might reach out to them and see if they need a new website because, yeah, that needs some work. Because they have some non-functioning service pages down here built last year. So somebody's trying to do some exact match domain SEO, not doing it too well. That's fine. So we'll be roofing company. Obviously, I'm not trying to actually generate business and do all of that. So we're just going to add it. I typically don't do the domain protection. If you're like a giant company, I would recommend it. But you can see here that I do have that kind of note in here. You don't really need the domain protections if you're a young, small company. Now stick to .com if possible. Yeah, test to see what's available. So yeah, we pretty much hit all those steps. I wouldn't build your site in GoDaddy. We do not want to be building their site here. We also do not want to use Microsoft 365 essentials. So we're going to say no to all of their add-ons. They're trying to get our money. Don't give them your money. Just pay for the domain. Get a couple of years. They usually, and even if you don't do GoDaddy, they usually have a few incentives for you to purchase the domain. So we're just going to get 2 years here, $30. And so I'm going to go ahead and purchase this. And I will be right back. Y'all, I just realized I put Broomfield Roof Replacement instead of roofingcompany.com. So it's fine. It'll work all the same. This is just an example video. So we are going to be Broomfield Roof Replacement. And that's the keyword we're going to be ranking this for. Yeah. So in the next video, I'm going to be walking you through how to connect this to your hosting company, which will be on SiteGround. As you can see here, we are in GoDaddy. We're in the back end of the website, and there's not really anything else that we need to do here right now. So catch you in the next video, and then we'll be talking about how to set up your hosting plan, which is going to be where you do your WordPress site through. So stay tuned.